Welcome to the Level Up Leadership Podcast brought to you by City View Church. On this episode, our host, Pastor Chris Soto, will be talking about the big three: excellence, lifestyle, and love.
Welcome to episode 3, Level Up Your Leadership. We're talking about the big three today. And the number one thing is excellence. And I think of that word of not perfect. And I think of that word of not making mistakes and, everything is just, to the T. I'm not talking about that kind of excellence. I mean that you're doing everything with your heart, mind, soul, and strength to honor the Lord. And with excellence, there is this wonderful thing that takes place when you actually take the time to concentrate and spend a lot of time and take your creative idea or somebody else's creative idea and you give your 100%. And every time I've ever seen anyone give their 100% to the task, things have always been done with excellence. And when things needed to be shored up, if there needed to be editing, there needed to be other things that needed to take place, those were just kind of sub to what needed to be done. Because when you do things with excellence, people respond to that because your whole heart's involved. Your gift is expressed in a very unique way. And you really see God in those moments when you're stepping out in excellence. And so I want to encourage you, everything that you do, put all your heart, mind, soul, and strength into it that honors the Lord, because I believe that's worship. When you bring offerings to the Lord, you bring it with excellence. When you do things for God, you do it with excellence. And so I believe excellence has an impact on other people, even if it's not perfect. I believe God is on when we do things with excellence. The next thing is lifestyle. There are so many things that we could make ourselves accessible to. And for every day, you have to make a choice of things that you're going to do on a regular basis. And so it plays into our lifestyle. I believe this, as a leader, there should be certain things, there should be certain practices. You should have structure to your mornings, structures to your day, structures to your evening. And I want to encourage you, when it comes to lifestyle, that you have a plan, that in the morning when you wake up, for me personally, when I wake up, that's when I learn the best. When I have a good cup of coffee and I sit down and I go through whatever I am reading, or if I'm listening to something, my mind is very clear and I'm able to retain things. So I write down the notes, I go over my notes, and I spend the first hour and a half learning. And then my personal time with the Lord, I take that good half an hour of just spending with God. And in the morning, it works great for me because everybody else is asleep. And that's my time where I'm able to be a son of God and then also be in a learning posture. And then for the rest of the day, if it's a work day, get into the office early, take care of my to-do list that's there. For me to set up all my meetings, and my lifestyle is very regimented and it's structured so that way I can do the things that I enjoy once I get all my work done. Whether it be, like I shared earlier in episode 1, love playing basketball. My wife and I found this new hobby of we go to the beach or we go exploring and doing things. And so if you have a lifestyle of front loading your day with learning, your to-do lists, your meetings, your studying, whatever it may be that pertains to your job, make sure that you put some things in your life that you enjoy, and so that your lifestyle has your work part of it, it has your relationship part of it, and then the things that you really enjoy doing, whether it's a personal thing that you enjoy doing or it's with other people and spending time with people if you're a people person, that energizes you. So your lifestyle is important. That's the second part of the big three. And the last one is love. I know this, love is so important. Love helps you go the extra mile. Love helps you forgive people. Love postures your heart towards the Lord. You love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And then love people as yourself. So that way you have this ability, this innate ability to connect with people. Everybody I know that loves well, whether it is they build relationships, they care about people, they really take the time to really learn how to touch the lives of other people. And those people who love God with all their heart, mind, soul, and strength, it's extremely visible. And those kinds of people, they make the difference in other people's lives and organizations and ministries. And I want to encourage you to take the time to allow God to love on you when you're in worship, when you're taking time and you're praying, when you're reading God's word. That I believe this, that the only way we can gain a capacity to love God more is by experiencing His love and accepting His love and His care for you. And what that does, it allows you and gives you a greater capacity to love Him and then to love other people. So take the time to allow God to speak to your heart, to heal you, for you to be forgiven, for you to experience what it means to have God's grace and God's mercy poured out in your life, which is an expression of His love, and experience His forgiveness over your life, and then allow yourself to forgive other people, for you to reach out to other people and express your care for them. And you're going to see that word love truly be one of the big three in your life. Well, hopefully this has helped you. We wanted to equip you. We wanted to really help you get to the next level in your leadership when it comes to excellence, lifestyle, and love. God bless you, and we'll see you next episode.